Hi everyone, welcome back to Mind, Body, and Energy. And this is February month's pick a pile reading. But before we will see what is February month's energy going to be like? And what are the themes? What is coming? What is the energy of February like? I'm quite excited. It is how, well, it is a month of love. It is a Valentine's month, even though it is just for capitalism. But hey, we are getting to celebrate love. Why not? So let's see how this month is going to be for you. Actually, before that, how it's going to be the month. No, what? How this month is going to be for every one of us, for collective. Um, we are going to pull out few cards just to see what is the waters like, and then we will move on to pick a pile reading. You can go ahead and choose an emoji, and then we'll continue with the reading. Right, so let me just take out I guess four cards. Let's see. February, how it's going to be for everyone. What are the energy like? Okay. So the first card that has popped up is Seven of Cups, and whenever this comes, I feel like in February as well, I feel like some of the people, January was still a subscription month, a trial month. So a lot of you are going to start acting on things from February because I see everyone wants to do so much. That is kind of the energy. Everyone wants to achieve a lot, which is beautiful, beautiful intention to go about. But what I would say is it's amazing to aim high and aim for lots. But in February, make sure you're putting that energy and that focus and time in one or two specific goals and not hundreds of it. Because otherwise, it will just be frantic. It won't work like that. So you have to prioritize what is the most important task you need to do in the month of February, or a skill. Maybe you're going to different classes that you don't need to go. Prioritize what you need to do and work fully on it. Second card is Hierophant, and Hierophant, I feel like a lot of you would be doing government exams. Uh, you might be getting into some sort of organization which is very structured. Maybe this can be a beginning of a new career role. I feel like you're also bringing a lot of structure and discipline in the life. So collectively, that is the energy. Like we are going to, like I said, most of us, it feels like, wants to treat February as the beginning of the new year in a way, because January was a limbo for them. They were still reflecting and pondering and wanting to do, but the energy is not coming, or something has happened. So February seemed to be the month where they want to go all in. That is why they're bringing the structure, and maybe they're looking back. Maybe some of you would be looking back at your ancestors, how they did it. Maybe there's a family run business. It is for a specific person. It seems like family run business. You should go and look back to how your forefathers did that, right? With that, the next card is Queen of Cups, and Queen of Cups is giving me that February is going to be a month where we will all be full of emotions. We just need to know that maybe it can be because of all the advertising that is going to go around love, and love is a touchy situation because as a human being, we want to be loved, we want to be accepted, right? We all want someone to be a constant, which is very natural. So everyone seems to be very uh, emotional. So make sure grounding is very important. The root chakra is very important this month. Make sure that you don't flow away with your emotions, but you flow through them, right? With that, the last card that has popped up is Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, again, is a reinforcement that you put your boundaries out there. Make sure we know that we are putting right kind of boundaries and we are not being defensive. Again, extreme side of flowing away with the emotion is like we are being defensive, and we are not seeing here and there and just putting that shield there that, this is what it is. This is what I want. This is what I like. And you then get to know that, oh, this was my defense mechanism. That is really what I was not that is not really right for me. So make sure whatever boundary you're putting, you have thought through it. You know it's not coming out of emotions, but there's some sort of rationality, some sort of logistics is involved. So, and some of you, and I feel like a lot of us would be getting in contact with people from the past. And I feel like since it's the month of February, past here can mean exes. So see again, and this message has come with the Page of Swords. So again, know what boundary is right for you. Okay. Alrighty, now I'm very excited to do this reading because for tarot of all these piles, I have used this deck, which is called Tarot of Sexual Magic, and it's a beautiful illustrated deck. If you're 18 plus, you should definitely invest, and if you're interested in tarot, you should definitely invest in this kind of a deck. Yeah, it's a beautifully illustrated deck. So now go ahead and pick a pile, choose an emoji. 1, 2, 3, and let's get into your reading. Pile number 1. Let's begin. How are you guys? Comment a green heart. This message is coming. Comment a green heart if you're pile 1, and let's begin with the reading. So from my Tarot of Sexual Magic, 3 cards had popped up. The first one is Six of Wands. Second one is the Emperor, and the third one is Queen of Cups once again. So I feel like especially you guys, because Queen of Cups was in the collective energy and it has come in your deck as well, and from your in your pile as well, but from a different deck, right? So it's coincidence? I don't think so. I think it's a synchronicity. But when Queen of Cups has come here, so I definitely have to not warn, but suggest you guys to be emotionally armored. Um, build doors, don't build shield. Think through, do not get flooded by emotions and then make decisions. Make sure you're in the right headspace before making decisions. Um, you are in love. I don't know why I'm getting. I think this is for someone specific, a message. Someone of you is in love. And don't let that love. Love is a great feeling. Anything in extreme is bad. It's harmful. So make sure you're not making decision. I wouldn't say out of love. I would say know your boundaries. Love or doing something out of love is a great feeling, but that should not come at a cost of ignoring your self-love. Okay, there should be a balance of self-love as well. You cannot pour out of empty cup. That is the message of Queen of Cups, right? So make sure it is balanced, that your cup is full. With that, the first card that was actually there was Six of Wands. So you guys would be charmers, very beautiful energy inside and out. People get swayed away when you talk, when you walk. Everyone is curious about you. So yes, you are going to attract a lot of attention this month. And why not? You are alluring, you are infectious. So people would want to get a taste of you in whatever way they can, in a way, right? The next thing is the Emperor. Do not forget the power you have. Sometimes do not let anyone take advantage of you. Do not let, you can say no. You're going to attract a lot of people. You can say no. You can practice your power. Do not forget yourself. Self-confidence and self-esteem, work on that. You already exude that. You already have it. You just not have seen yourself from their eyes. You haven't seen yourself as a bold person that you really are. Okay. With that, let's move on to another deck, which is Angels and Ancestors, and see what card has come for you. It is Air Guardian, Wise One, and Summer. So Air Guardian says, shift your perception which basically here means it's time to step your power. And I said it before, right? I said that change, like, see yourself from their eyes as well, from others, from see yourself from third person perspective, shift your perception, which is literally air garden that has popped up. The second one is wise one, which says grow within your current situation. So something that is happening right now, make sure, like I said before, I think it's very important for you to sit down, collect your thoughts, and then make decision than out of anger or out of extreme happiness making a decision. The next card is summer, which says bask in joy and light, and which is so beautiful. I feel like February is going to be very happy, very light energy. Like I see a lot of light, like sunshine, because summer has popped up, right? That kind of energy. It's going to be happy, infectious. Your inner child will be happy, joyous, spontaneous, playful, fun, loving. That kind of energy has popping. For affirmation, that has popped. Oh, you guys. For affirmation, literally self love, no need to do, and perseverance has popped up. I'll just read it out quickly. No need to do says, I am exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and trust, and then do my laundry. Second card is self love. It says, I openly embrace a feeling of self love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can. And when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm gonna make myself sleep on the couch. Got that self. So it's beautiful because I slipped and I said, underestimate. So I feel like somewhere, pile number one, you are underestimating yourself. That is why the message is coming to see yourself from other perspective. The last affirmation card that has popped up is perseverance. I love this word. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is the ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier, blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They are grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. And with that, I actually want to shuffle some self-care cards for you and see what comes up for you, because I'm curious and I feel like this would really, really help in the month of February for you. Self-care card for file number one, please. Two self-care is going to be fine. Massage and chanting. So, massage and chanting is something that's going to really help you out in the month of February. Go ahead and comment a green heart if you have stuck till the end. And I would love to see who all have been seeing the videos. It would be quite amazing. All right, with that, thank you so much for joining. If you want to book a reading with me, you can definitely DM me on Instagram page, Mind, Body, and Energy, and I'll revert back to you. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. Pile number two. All right. Hi, pile number two. Let's get on your. Oh, what? Oh, there it is. The reading. So I have already pulled out cards so that it's easy and it's not time taking that I shuffle cards on the video. And the first three cards that has popped up is Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Six of Swords. So Ace of Wands, a lot of passion, a lot of spontaneity, a lot of new opportunities or ideas are brewing in your head. Make sure you act on it. Make sure you jump on it. If and it's also it because it's a month of love, and if you are crushing on someone, maybe doing some sort of action showing that interest in that someone in a very kind way would really help you out. I feel like you will also be very attractive. With that, the next card that has popped up is Ten of Swords. So, my friend, you overthink quite a lot, and there's a possibility that you overthink so much that you can't sleep. Maybe you cry a lot. It's a heavy energy. Maybe some of you have gone through a breakup recently or a loss, because I feel a lot of heartache here. Or there's a numbing sensation as well. There's a limbo. It's like you want to be really happy because something happy is also happening, but you're also very sad because of something. So ground yourself again. The collective energy also, I said that grounding yourself would really help, especially you, pile 2, grounding yourself would really help. Some of you might have been cheated. I think that is also the energy that is coming. And oh, I feel that there's energy of a lot of self-blame. It's quite heavy, but pile number 2 for the next card, which is Six of Swords, it is where you would understand how to move on. In the month of February, you'll understand how to get away or help yourself in the situation. There will be a situation where you'll hit hard or maybe overthinking a lot, but you would also know how to take away yourself from that situation. So that is also what I'm seeing. If there has been chaos in your mind, it will go to the calm. A lot of self-care should be there in the month of February for you. Let me move on to another deck so that I have some more information what is happening. So the card that has popped up is Father Sky, Protection Guardian, and Peacekeeper, which is amazingly synchronized, I feel like, because first card that is Father Sky, it says trust in the universe. I think you all need to surrender, and whatever your faith is, whoever you believe in, whatever God, goddess is, universe, whatever higher energy, higher power you believe in, surrender to it, pray to it. Praying can just be praying where you are just being grateful. That kind of prayer, and not asking for something. It is about just letting go. Okay. The next card is Protection Guardians, which says drop your shield. I think even though it's very difficult right now, but universe wants you to feel everything that is coming. But also knowing that yes, these feelings are going to make you stronger, but having some grounded quality or rooted quality would bring you back to the reality, bring you back to your body. I think your body is something that will really, really help you out here. So movement practices, anything that helps you move, sweat, um, pleasure in any kind of way that would really, really help you out to process through energy and go through energy, and being that pleasure would bring you back to the body, back to the moment, back to the out of your mind, basically, because your mind is something that goes through a lot, right? The last card that has popped up in this deck is Peacekeeper, which says let go of the need to be right. Ooh, I feel like that would be a very bitter thing for someone here, or hard thing to hear for someone, but the card is saying let go of the need to be right. And the person that has come through that, or the ancestor that has come through that, is a peacekeeper. So see in your family maybe who has been a rock, who has been very just, but justest, as in who is justice oriented and has been very peaceful, and maybe take inspiration and motivation from them. Or if they are alive, then go and talk to them how their life has been, what kind of tips or tricks that they can help you with, or just listening to their stories would help you out. All right. With that, A next thing that I would have shuffled for you is the affirmations. It's vitality, personal growth, and manifestation. So, vitality says, I'm healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital, and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. There's a lot of zikr. I don't know, zikr. Why that Urdu word is coming? But maybe some of you do speak Urdu, but there's a lot of what's the word in English? This word has popped up again and again. Shield. What are you? I think you guys have to use the shield in the right way. You know. The next card that has come is personal growth, which says, as I move towards greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away like training wheels on a bike. They helped me get to where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. So, whatever has been the past, be grateful for them and let it go. They have helped you till now, but from now, maybe you don't need them. And I don't know why I'm saying them. It can be an object, it can be a person, it can be a situation, it can be a habit, it can be a pattern of thinking, it can be overthinking. So, whatever it is, look through what do you need. You are literally someone, you are the magician of your life. You can pick and choose what you want and what you don't want. And I know it's easier than it's done, easier said than done. But practice makes perfect, right? Try doing it. Try putting dividing it into smaller goals. How can you practice it every day? Last card, affirmation card that has popped up is manifestation, and it says, if you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get specific and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. Could it be that when you declare your wishes out loud, you're actually casting a spell for your dreams to come true? Or is it just that, in a very practical sense, the more people you speak with about your desires, the more folks there are who know what you want and might have the means to help you to make them happen? Either way, stop waiting and try manifesting, but don't use that word if you don't want to, right? So that is beautiful, pile number two. Let's move on to your self care because I think this month everyone needs a little help with self-care, I think. So let's take out two. So first says beauty ritual and second says sync with moon. So that is a self ritual that has popped up for you all. Thank you so much for staying. If you have stayed for till the end, comment down a blue heart and I would know pile number two was here. And amazing, right? So also, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to Mind Body Energy Instagram page. I'd be more than happy to revert to that and assist you on a one-on-one level. All right, take care. Bye bye. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. Pile number three. Hi, pile number three. This is going to be a reading for the month of February. Let's see what tarot cards have popped up for you. Alrighty. So it is Eight of Wands, King of Swords, and the Tower. Okay. Eight of Wands. Now, Eight of Wands is a very fast-paced energy, right? Make sure you're not missing any red flags. Do not be in a hurry. Do not be in a haste. Um, there might be spontaneous travels that is coming. You might be moving quickly. Maybe your goal is movement, being physically fit. Maybe you are having a lot of casual relationships. No one is judging, but that's just the energy. So I have to say it out loud. It's a very fast, very on to next kind of energy. Just in the fast, do not forget something important. Okay. Um, Aftercare is very important. I don't know why it's coming, but it's coming for someone here. So I'm going to say that. Um, I'm looking at the card and trying to understand. Okay, there's still a lot of abundance. I feel like there's a lot of indulgence in the food and drinks with people. So that is what I'm seeing in the month of February for you. With that, the next card is King of Swords. So King of Swords is there. But because I'm looking at a different tarot deck, there's different illustrations that has popped up. So I'm seeing extra message here for you as well, which is make sure you're not hurting anyone by your practices, whatever you're doing, directly or indirectly. I mean, directly, specifically, indirectly, maybe you would not even be aware of. But if you are aware of something that can hurt someone, then make sure that you don't do that because it will be very painful to them. And that, I mean, it's life is not just about thinking of what karma is going to do to you, but this is just being human in a way. That being said, that does not mean that you're putting your self-love aside. You're putting right boundaries where you need to, and you're taking right action that is balancing your benefit and others' benefit in a way as well. With that, the last card that has popped up in the tarot deck of sexual magic is the Tower, and the Tower here talks about something that has weak foundation is going to be tested. You're going to be tested there. So start reflecting on what it is and start being prepared for it, you know. It's always a good thing when the Tower card comes because it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So make sure you prepare yourself, you reflect and be aware of your life's every perspective, whatever you can, whatever you can, and see where you can put that safety net because it might just fall. Um, so reflect on that. With that, let me see other cards so that I have more information on the deck. So White Witch, Moon, and Earth Guardian. White Witch says, be the light. Moon says, okay, White Witch says, be the light. Here, I feel like some of you have fallen into the pattern of your shadow self. Some of you need to do shadow journaling and reflect on whatever you're doing is aligned to you. Um, and be the light, be someone who is a light. And what is light, you know, reflect on what is light to you, what is light for you, who is the light of your life and why are the light of your life, right? Next card is Moon, which says take note of intuitive message, do not forget who you are. I feel like somewhere you have been ignoring your intuition. You are still not in a deep end. You can always help yourself back up. So follow that intuition. Whatever is your intuition that is coming, do not ignore it. Last card that has popped up in this deck is Earth Guardian, which says stay rooted and grounded. Again, as above, so below, right? So stay rooted. No matter how high you fly, come back to your morals, come back to your values, come back to home, spend time with family. Come if if it's a safe environment for you, saying that. So come back to yourself. Now let's see affirmations. It says good things to come, no judgment, and playfulness. So, good things to come says there are so many amazing gifts coming my way. I can't see them now because I respect the general convention of not peeking under wrapping paper, but they will show up when the time is just right, and that's when I'll remember how much fun it is to be surprised. Ah, that is what eight wants. You're rushing. Did I say it that you're rushing? You are rushing. Okay. Second affirmation is no judgment, which says, I release myself from any and all judgments. I find my inner critique, call it into my office, and tell it to take a vacation. As it leaves the room, I let out a sigh and begin to enjoy the joy of simply being. Who hired that guy anyway? Right. So next card is playfulness, which says I'm a playful participant in life and I always have the option to make something a fun game rather than a heavy burden. Mary Poppins put sugar in the medicine for a reason. That lady really knew how to party. Right. So that was your affirmations pile number three. Now I'm going to shuffle some self-care cards for you because I feel like this month it's required for everyone to have some help. Ah, great. As I thought. The first self care that has popped up is pleasure, and the second self care that has popped up is make and alter. So, pile number three, comment a red heart if you have been here, if you have stuck till the end, and I would love to know who all were here. And with that, if you want to book a reading with me, you can definitely go to my Instagram page, Mind, Body, and Energy, and I would love to assist you there one on one. And that was it. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.